Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Naresh Chetri, and today in this video, on the top of the three argument passing ways that are keyword arguments, positional argument, and the default values, we are trying to make some equivalent function calls. Yeah, very so important topic because the function can be called in so many ways that makes a function call equal to another ways because of several reasons. So the first thing is that positional arguments, keyword arguments, and default values can all be used together. Yeah, so if you haven't watched what that exactly mean, please go watch the previous videos about these three topics so that it will be easy for you to use or to mix together. Yeah, so we are mixing up all those three argument calls together, and for that we define a function with a def keyword. As you already know, the def keyword, the described car, is the function name, and we have two arguments. Okay, the first argument is the name and the second argument is the favorite car, where we have assigned a default value. So default value, that is default value as a Toyota for the second arguments. That means if the user doesn't pass any value for the second arguments, the by default Toyota is used. Otherwise, we will use the value that has been passed by the user. So we will have several equivalent calls or several ways for a function call. Yeah, so we will see how exactly that works. An argument now always needs to be provided for name only. Yeah, for name means only for the first value. Why? Because we have a default value as Toyota for the second one, so we only need to provide the first one. So something like this. So we make a function call with the help of positional arguments. Yeah, that is the first one is Patrick, assuming that his name is Patrick and his favorite car is Toyota. Or we can call in this way with the help of the keyword arguments using the argument name over there and then Patrick, which is the equivalent function call. And now also second arguments or the default value will be taken in case of this using the keyword argument. So these can provide using the two ways. Yeah, the first one is the positional, as you see, and the keyword arguments format. We normally say the two ways format, where we use either this format for the keyword arguments or this format for the positional arguments. So these calls normally have the same output. Doesn't matter which calling style we use. Yeah, so it doesn't matter the calling style. The only thing matter is that your understanding level and what makes you things easier. So we will see exactly in the program implementation. That's why it doesn't really matter, yeah, which we calling style which are using, either this one or this one. The thing is that which makes or which you want to use as the easiest style. Yeah. And when we do something like this, if we provided our second argument, that means the Hyundai, that will obviously replace the Toyota, and that will replace with the in this case, the default value is not used. The value we use is provided as the second parameters. Or in the same way, if we want to use for the both values, then we can provide it the name as a Justin and favorite car is a Hyundai, that is a part of the keyword arguments, or the second way. And this one without the keyword, so we normally say this is a keyword that matches, and the order doesn't matter when we use the keyword. So to know the exact difference between or the exact advantage of using the keyword versus positional arguments, please do watch the previous video. Now let us go quickly and understand more in our program implementation. The program is here for making the equivalent function call. Pretty simple, as we have said. or displayed in our PPT described over there. We have a function called the describe car with the def keyword, and that has only 2 lines of actual code. The line of actual code trying to display the employee name and his favorite car. So here we have assigned a default value for the second parameters. As we have said, the Toyota, that means the value Toyota will be used if there is no any value passed. That means line number 15 and 16 has the same function call. The first one is as a positional arguments and second one is as a keyword arguments, and this here, the default value will be used as Toyota if we haven't provided the car name. But on the other case, for these two, instead of the default value, the Hyundai is used because we have provided the second parameter in the first way as positional arguments and in the second way as the keyword arguments. So let us run and see that. So here you can see the first two case, that means for the line number 15 and line number 16, our employee name is Patrick, and we haven't provided anything. That means the Toyota is used as a part of the default values. For those positional arguments, this is from the positional arguments and this is from the keyword arguments. And in the same in the other two case, in line number 18 and 19, as we have provided Hyundai as a second argument, so the Hyundai has replaced the Toyota, and the Justin as the name comes from the first case, that is positional argument, and the second time Justin is the part of the keyword arguments. I hope that helps, and thank you for watching.